Good morning. From our second day in Bursa, we are having our Turkish breakfast with a very beautiful terrace. We are staying in Vaha Hotel, right in the city center, right across Ulu Cami. So now I will show you our breakfast and then we'll take a look at the view in the morning. So we will start our second day after a hearty Turkish breakfast. So this is what a standard hotel's breakfast looks like. Gökay is a colorful person this morning. We have the traditional Turkish menemen, which is an omelette with tomatoes and peppers. We have the Turkish simit, börek, the pastry filled with filo pastry filled with cheese. Of course, cheese, tomatoes, and cucumbers, and olives the Turkish way. So this is a classic Turkish breakfast, and this is how the breakfast lounge looks like. There's a terrace, but it was too sunny, so we will take a look at there later. So this is how our view from the hotel's terrace is in the morning. After having our breakfast, we are having tea in the terrace. The weather is nice, it's 15 degrees and it's going to be 23 in the daytime, and it's already the middle of October. We are very lucky. Although Bursa is really nice during autumn because of the greenery, they all turn red. As you can see, we have everything right in front of us. So after enjoying our tea and coffee here at the terrace, we're going to go to Osmangazi and Orhangazi tomb. It's just maybe 200 meters from our hotel. We can see it actually from here, and we will pay a visit there. Maybe you know or maybe you don't know, but Osmangazi and Orhangazi are the first two emperors of Ottoman. They actually established the Ottoman Empire according to the history. They founded the Ottoman Empire after Anatolian Selçuklu. And then we will head to the Green Tomb and the Green Mosque, which is kind of 1 kilometer walk from Ulu Cami. So we will walk there and we will take a look at the Emir Mosque as well. Other than that, I saw from our hotel there is a big bazaar, historic bazaar again, which is called Pirinçhan, meaning rice inn. So maybe we will take a look at there if it's open. Yesterday when we were walking to the dinner, we saw a beautiful museum right next to the government building in Bursa. So maybe we'll hit there, right across the theater building. We love the museum and the park and the Ataturk statue there. Wow, you're remembering all the words today. Not the sentence. Okay, there's a way to go, but I'm forgetting the words now because my head is so busy. So maybe after the museum, I want to take what's that called? The cable car to Uludağ, because there's a big skiing mountain here in Uludağ, but it's not the skiing season. So we will enjoy the greenery and the hot autumn day. Is a Sunday with the locals, I think. So we're gonna take the cable car and hit up the mountain for a coffee or maybe a sandwich with sucuk. Who knows? During our walk to the Orhangazi and Osmangazi tomb from our hotel, which is around 400 meters, we came upon the city walls, the ancient city walls. So this gate behind us is one of the 5 main gates of the city, and these city walls were built in the 2nd century before Christ during the I think Byzantine times, and then it was renovated. Bithynia?
Yes, Bithynia.
I don't know. And so it was really ancient times. It was renovated during the Ottoman Empire, and I think they also have undergone a recent renovation. Not all the city walls are standing today, but we have the gate. We have arrived at the tombs of the 1st and 2nd emperor of Ottoman Empire. They are called Osmangazi and Orhangazi. In Turkish we call the Ottoman Empire as Osmanlı. So Osmanlı is coming from the Osman, the Emperor Osman's name. That's why it's called Osmanlı in Turkish. So basically the first emperor's name is given to the emperor.
He's not the emperor yet because this is just a little country at that time.
Yeah, it was at that time he
He's the
was the
ruler.
president.
Yes, president or the
Yes,
ruler.
the ruler, the sultan, maybe we can say. So later he became the father of the Ottoman Empire. So now we will visit his tomb and his son's, the second emperor's tomb. After paying a visit to Osman and Orhangazi, now we are exploring the park around here. These two tombs are in a beautiful park called Tophane Park. There is also a cafeteria where you can buy tea and coffee and watch the city with a view. Also there is a historic clock tower which we will visit in a minute. But we are walking in the park and we saw the beautiful Bursa writing, we can say, like in every
Bursa.
city. Hashtag Bursa. Now let's go explore that one. And here is the cafeteria where you can have a drink and watch the city. And there is the historic clock tower from 1905, which was built for the last or one before the last Ottoman Empire. So let's go see the city view.
One of the last.
Yes, called Abdulaziz. I think the last one is Abdulhamid, so this one is for Abdulaziz. So this was actually an older clock, but it was demolished, so it was rebuilt again in 1905. Today it's here. We checked out from the hotel, took our bags, walked up the hill to our car, and now we are going to another historic district of Bursa. But I just wanted to show you the small streets. Yet this is not so small, but still the historic buildings are in between the apartment complexes. You see there are old historic buildings as well. It's a nice atmosphere, quiet neighborhood. An option. So this is Ataturk Statue, famous in Bursa. So you can find a statue like this almost in every city. It's right in the city center here. But it was built in 1922, which is very odd because it's before the Republic.
Bursa'nın kurtuluşu.
So Bursa has won the war in 1922. I didn't know that one. We came to the Bursa City Museum. It's right behind the Ataturk statue, and the building is amazing. It's open on Sunday, and we think the entrance is free, so we're gonna roam inside and see and learn a little bit about Bursa history, and then I think we'll make our way to other mosques.
And the bridge.
And the bridge, yes, there is a bridge like the one in Florence in the city. Giriyorum içeri.
Hello.
After finishing the museum, now we are going to the historic bridge of Urdan, and from there we will continue our way to see other historical structures.
But first, I want to show my new socks.
Yes, Gökay got new socks
I
for
found 10 Turkish liras from the ground
on the street.
On the street, and so
And you got
I just instantly bought this one for 10 Turkish lira.
this Harry Potter socks. So cool.
It's
now
not-
you need some Nike slippers.
Yeah, nice.
Now we are very close to Urdan Bridge, which is a historic bridge on the Silk Road, and we really love the streets with old houses. how green everywhere is. So apparently this is a kind of a museum telling about the traditional Turkish folk dance of Kılıç Kalkan. Kılıç Kalkan means sword and shield, so it's kind of a folk dance, but it's depicting a fighting scene.
And Bursa is known for its
Really?
knife making,
Ah,
sword making.
so there's a connection
so I
there.
think it's unique to this city, to Bursa.
Yeah, Bursa is famous with its knives and swords. We came to the Urdan Bridge, which is a historic bridge on the Silk Road in Bursa, and it's one of the four bridges of this kind in the world. So the other ones, as you can imagine, one of them is very famous in Florence.
Wow.
We found a better angle with the bridge behind us. So this was actually on the Silk Road really back in the day, and it was built in the 15th century in 1442. And this bridge is one of the four bridges of this kind in the world. The first of them is, I think, in Florence, the very famous one. I don't remember the name now. The other one is in Venice, the very famous Rialto Bridge. And there is another one in Bulgaria, in Lovcha city, but we haven't seen that one. But we have been to Florence, and then we have been to Venice Rialto Bridge. Now this one, so next is Bulgaria, I think. So now the most famous feature of this bridge is that it has shops on it. So it's actually a bridge, but a shopping center. So when it was first built, there were Turkish shops inside it. So now we will walk through the bridge and pass by the shops and see how it looks like back in the day if we were to pass through the Silk Road. After Urdan Bridge, we have walked 400 meters to visit the Green Mosque and the Green Mausoleum. But the houses, renovated or old, are so nice on the streets. Hello! So we came to the Green Mosque and learned that this mosque was built in the 15th century again during Murad I Emperor. So it is kind of an important mosque in Bursa again, and it has really exquisite workmanship, but I think the mausoleum across the street looks much better, so we're just gonna walk around the garden and head to the mausoleum. of course, it's time for a pide break. Turkish pide is like Turkish pizza as you know it, but pide is different from pizza, I can assure you. So Bursa has a special pide, which is called Çantik or Çantuk, I don't know how they pronounce it. It's a small meat pide, like round, like a lahmacun, but much thicker. So now we are going to try it and take some rest. And we came to this traditional place behind me. It's called Acı Dayı, meaning Uncle Acı. Çantik has already arrived. I keep calling it Çantik because Çantik means beautiful in Malay language, and we have lived in Malaysia a long time, but I don't know where this name comes from. So now I'm going to show you. So as you can see, this is like a small Turkish pizza, but it's very thick. Normally we like it crisp and thin. It has a lot of minced meat on it, and we also ordered one with the cheese and meat. So we will enjoy it with ayran now. Ayran is the traditional Turkish yogurt drink, which is savory, not sweet. It's time for another Turkish pide, but this is for dessert. So this is a very traditional Turkish tahini pide. Now I will show you. We are in a street, having tea on the street. So this street is filled with places, tea houses, and pastry shops, bakeries. And this is the famous Bursa tahini pide, but tahini pide is famous all over Turkey. So this is tahini and I think 1 kilogram of sugar. So it's a calorie bomb. Teşekkürler. And tea, of course. Hayır, döktü ya. After sleeping a little bit on the table after that huge dessert, now we are going to a shopping mall in the very center of Bursa, which is called Kent Shopping Mall. We have some business to do there, but also we are going to meet a local friend. We have a close friend living in Bursa. She will meet us there and we will have coffee. It's always nice to meet locals and your friends when you're in a town. So see you at the shopping mall.